I am the very best that does this.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Hold long and good night.
He already dead. You can send back the ambulance.
Welcome to the new era of the promo division.
I run this! You ain't got no wins in Mikasa.
The face of the BWO.
Next body, please.
bWo. Better than Efed.
Target, set, bang.
And now, the Black Wrestling Order proudly presents. It's the epic conclusion to the greatest show that there ever will be. Two legends reach their Hall of Fame status. And a rematch that can only happen here. Hashtag DB Greatness in his final match against the bWo's greatest world champion. Promomania. The end.
Woohoo! Man, I'm still getting over part one of Promomania. Are you guys ready for part two? Part one, in case you guys need a recap, was exactly what Promomania is supposed to be. Your Pure Shooter Championship was defended by Jay Menace as he fell Grayson Lee. And he continues on his pure shootering ways. And King McMillie, Mr. Golden Mike, man, walking around the most dangerous weapon in the bWo right now. He defeated Trevor Robinson in one hell of a match. And in the first ever Mr. Promomania Minute to Win It match, the Vagabond, he showed up and he showed out. He defeated 5 other men, and he is your first ever Mr. Promomania. And we had a debut from Mr. Nick America. And in your main event, Lifeless was able to fall Franklin Benjamin. I'm sure he's going to handle that well. But ladies and gentlemen, that's part one. Part one is done and dusted. We are here for part two. Part two, we've got some amazing matches for you. And as I said, we got a couple of changes to the bWo that I have to give you guys, and I cannot wait to share everything that bWo is going to do in the 2026-2027 campaign. But we've got some matches, because on this card we are going to see in your main event Don Krypton, longest reigning bWo champion in history, facing off against a retiring #DB Greatness in a rematch to end all rematches in your main event. And elsewhere, we also have the Hall of Fame. For the very first time, we are inducting the first 2 members of the bWo Hall of Fame in Stephen Faison, the Young Gun, and Beast Mode Bones. But your opening contest, ladies and gentlemen, is a match that I feel has every opportunity to steal the entire show. I think this is a match that realistically could headline Promomania any year if it wasn't for the fact that this bWo was so goddamn jam-packed. But your opening contest of the evening, Lit God, as he has been going by as of late, was a man who has now held the second longest reign in TYS championship history. He was en route to arguably be the greatest TYS champion in history. And let's just take away the TYS accomplishments. He has also held the bWo Tag Team Championship twice. He's held gold elsewhere outside the bWo, and he has been one hell of a menace. A man that was calling himself the Promoversal Threat was taking on any and all challengers and putting them down. And then, once he began to get mentored by God Mode Bones, he changed his moniker and now we call him Lit God. On the other side, we have the Iceman Bobby Miller. Now, I have had my back and forths with Bobby Miller, but ultimately, Bobby Miller is without a shadow of a doubt belonging in the bWo Mount Rushmore. He has done quite literally everything there is to do. He's been a multiple-time TYS champion. He's been a multiple-time bWo Tag Team champion. He's been a 2-time Golden Mic winner, and he is a 3-time bWo champion. Now, you would say he has done it all. You would say Lit God is en route to doing everything that you would expect. These two have never formally faced off, and they've been butting heads. This all started when one of them wanted to take the hashtag DB Greatness Challenge, and Bobby Miller wanted to take it, and Lit Fuse, he wasn't fucking having it. He challenged Bobby Miller here at Promomania, and you know something? I don't think I have it in me to give this match all the greatness that it is going to be. I don't think I can do that. The only thing that can do that is these two, and luckily for us, that is how we're gonna open bWo Promomania Part 2. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Because for the first time ever, Lit God, Bobby, the Iceman Miller, Promomania 6, biggest Promomania of all time. Gentlemen, send it to the action.
It's cold out here. If you're kind, you will suffer. If you're weak, you will die. So cold out here. It's a fucked up world. No wonder why it's so cold out here.
All everybody was talking about was how he really got punched in the mouth by Lit Fuse for 3 minutes.
Hey yo, commentating on your own ass whooping, that shit hit different. But what the fuck happened to you, Bobby? There was a point in time where I thought you were the best in the business. There was actually a time where I had no interest in facing you yet because I didn't think I was ready. It's funny how your idols become your rivals, because here we are now, and I realized not only could I mop the fucking floor with you then, but you're not even in my league now. I watched you lose everything. Not in a war, not in a fight, but in a slow, embarrassing meltdown. 2 titles, gone, like they slipped right through your numb fingers. No fight, no fire, no resistance. All you had to do was keep that fucking title to a promo versus, and it would have been you versus me, and I'd be Foundation World Champion right now. But instead, you let Promo Carlton Banks humiliate you a second time after dying through your goofy ass in the dumpster. And I had to settle for stepping on Lifeless and taking the Havoc Championship instead, which I'm still holding, by the way, because I've been active, Bobby. I'm holding gold in every place I'm competing currently, except here. And believe me when I say I'll rectify that fucking issue soon enough. But where the fuck you been, Bobby? It's like you lost them world titles and shrunk into an even smaller man than we already know you to be. But then you come back thinking you gonna rock Bones into retirement, and regardless of the outcome of the event, as far as the match, he whooped your ass. Again. I mean, at this point, you gotta hate hearing your own name.
Bobby!
That's the sound of a man slowly freezing to death. Because that's what you are now, Bobby. Not a threat, not a legend, a cold case. That's the part that gets me. Because you used to be him. I used to look at you like you was untouchable. Like you was carved out of ice. Solid. Unbreakable. But now you're brittle. Now you crack under pressure. Now you shatter when it matters. You ain't no Iceman no more. You're a meltdown. And me, I'm bringing the fucking heat everywhere I step. Gold on my shoulders, pressure in my presence. Every room I walk into, the temperature rises. You walk in, people go grab a snack or take a piss break. That's the difference between us, Bobby. You're cold as ice, but I'm hot as a stove in a crack house. You freeze in big moments. I set them on fire. And now you standing across from me, thinking that you got that icy aura, huh? Nah, you're just standing on thin ice. And I'm the crack that's about to have you fighting for your life. This is Promomania, and I'm in God mode. You were never equipped to deal with me, Bobby, because fire don't negotiate with ice. It consumes it. So keep saying your name. Keep trying to breathe life into something that's already frozen over. Because when I'm done, there won't be no Iceman left. Just steam rising in a puddle where you used to stand. Next, footnote, please.
Don't think twice. Cold as ice. I'm cold as ice. Been through hell. I sacrifice.
Nah, fuck all of that. Hold the fuck on. Did this nigga say I was running? You talking about me? The same guy that stood toe-to-toe with all of your favorite giants in this promo game and likely slayed them? The same nigga with one of the greatest resumes in the history of this division? That guy? Nigga, who the fuck do you think you are to be worthy of that type of... Oh yeah, that's right. You God now. So since you want to be God and try to force a rivalry, I'm going to give you exactly what you've been asking for in the most classic way possible. Welcome to hell, nigga. Lit fuse, God mode fuse, whatever you like to be called on nowadays. I ain't gonna waste no time with you, and I'm gonna tell you who you really are. You're a complete fraud and failure. A second-rate promo artist with an identity crisis. You see, I've been watching you from day one, seeing as I've been one of your biggest catalysts, and from day one up until now, you've been trying to be everything but yourself, nigga. Nigga, you came in trying to be a long-lost member of the bloodline, a solo Satoa knockoff, and that failed. Then you started trying to be lifeless and shit, but couldn't outdo the original. Then you tried to build your name off this crash out shit, a style that I'm most noted for perfecting, but you couldn't outdo the original. Then, once people started seeing that run for the failure in disguise that it really was, you went and took Bones' whole fucking gimmick and became God, and have failed so far in using that to the same potential as the original. Nigga trying to act like he tough when you lose every career defining match to catapult your career. Nigga trying to act like he tough when we could barely remember your fucking name for the first half year you were here, nigga. Nigga, you ain't shit but an inconsistent nigga who beats up on perennial losers and gets humble when you go against big names. And even your career arc ain't original, because Vagabond has already been doing that exact same thing for about 4 years, nigga. You spend your whole promo career chasing legacies instead of staying in your own fucking lane. And it's to the point that your own tag team partner acknowledges that you need to be humble. And that's what I'm about to sit here and do to you today, Fuse. As a matter of fact, fuck all this. I'm taking all of this shit off to give you the business, nigga. This is man to man, Bobby to Anthony, so you can feel what I'm spitting, nigga. Because whether the mask is on or off, everything that I shoot is hitting, nigga. That means after this match, instead of typing lit, we gonna be typing rip like you play for the business, nigga. But listen, nigga, I understand why I'm on your little hit list, nigga. Because in reality, you wanna be in my position, nigga. But every time the captain tried to give the keys to this bitch, nigga, you started to steer the ship wide left like a missed kick, nigga. And before you go on one of your little bitch fits, don't get shit twisted, nigga. Before you speak on captain business, make sure you got the credentials to whip this ship, nigga. Because my legacy is forever steps, and yours is on pending, nigga. So while you playing God, I'ma keep being the dog that never had to flip it, nigga. Next body, please.
That was such a good match, I had to change the background.
they were cleaning up the other spot, but up that. Anyway, that's what Promomania is about. Bobby, the Iceman Miller, pulls out another Promomania great. He did what he does best at Promomania, and he pulls out the impossible. And you know what? I gotta give it up to the judges' room. I guess you guys liked Bobby more, but that's the third time I brought it up. I can let it go. I don't know how the hell you guys were able to decide who won that match. You know, but hey, that's where we landed, because I had that as a tie. That was amazing. Lick God, Bobby Miller, thank you guys. That was awesome. And you know what else is awesome is we got this opportunity. We don't get to show you guys how much we appreciate you in the bWo. We do a lot. We put a lot to this, and while we don't have any way to physically memorialize you guys forever, at the very least, for as long as the bWo is around, we can induct you into the Hall of Fame. This bWo 2026, bWo Promomania 6, is going to be the induction of the first 2 members into the esteemed halls of the bWo Hall of Fame. Now, 2 people that have really shown what the bWo is all about, whether that be in the bWo or whether that be showing the rest of the E4 world what the bWo does best. Very few people, if anybody, have been able to do that as much as Steve and Faison here in the outside the bWo, and BEASTMODE Bones in the bWo. We're gonna have them both be inducted. As I said, Steve and Faison will be inducted by his Era of Reality brothers, and BEASTMODE Bones will be inducted into the Hall of Fame by one Trevor Robinson. I am going to say a few things before they do, just because I don't want to try and take away from their moment after they do get their inductions in. But Steve and Faison was amazing. There's 100 different ways and 100 different times that we've all said how much we appreciated what the young Gunn did. And the bWo, you know, felt like he was really just starting to kind of hit his niche and kick it to the next level. And outside of the bWo, you saw everything that he was able to do with WGP and Foundation, and even when we were in the World Cup, just people that all knew who Stephen Faison was, to let you know how big of an impact he had. And it's an honor to be able to do this for him, as the Era of Reality is going to do. And BEASTMODE Bones, very first person I saw here in the bWo that I was like, fuck, this is pretty cool. So, you know, nobody, if we ever had somebody that was the face of the bWo, without a shadow of a doubt, it's Bone. But, you know, I said my nice things about them. They have people that are inducting them that know them way better than I do, that are going to show them the love, the poise, and the grace that they deserve. So your first and second inductees into the bWo Hall of Fame, Young Gunn and BEASTMODE Bones. Let's hand it over to the Era of Reality and to Trevor.
When you think of a person that deserves to be in the bWo Hall of Fame, you have to think this is a person that has intensity, is authentic, and it's not just talent. It's also a matter of the will to want to be better and to make the people around you better, to make the bWo better. And no one has accomplished that and embodies that more than Stephen Faison. And this is why Stephen Faison makes sense to be the very first inductee into the brand new bWo Hall of Fame. And it makes sense because anyone here would induct him. It's an honor for me to do it, to be able to share this with Vagabond and Mr. Wallace, and overall to have one more chance to remember him.
Yo, what's good? It's me, the different breed, the Baba Yaga, the motherfucking Vagabond. Today is a very special day and a very special occasion because my boy, my brother, my fucking twin, the motherfucking Young Gunn, is getting inducted into the bWo Hall of Fame. Because we often talk about giving people their flowers before they pass on, before they truly ever got to know that they are loved, valued, and appreciated. He's looking down on us right now. From the heavenly gates above, he's looking down on us right now, knowing how much we miss him, how much we appreciate him, how much we love him. Not a day goes by that I don't miss him. Not a day goes by that I don't miss F in the chat just by him alone, because he's so damn funny. We love and miss you, bro. Welcome to the motherfucking Hall of Fame, bro. You deserve it.
Yo, you know what it is. HNIC, Mr. Wallace, I don't care what you call me. Don't mind the background. I'm in the Vegas airport on my way back home. Had a great Mania weekend. Hey, even met up with one of my EOR brothers. All right, Trey J Styles met up with HNIC. I'll post it. But we not here for that. We here is because our brother, Stephen Faison, the young Gunn, all right, is finally getting his just due. He's going into the Hall of Fame. All right, it's a no-brainer. So I'm happy. I'm excited that our brother goes into the bWo Hall of Fame, where he will stay there forever. He will never be forgotten. All right, so, man, what a great moment this is. Love y'all, bWo.
Most time ever spent as champion. Most championships ever held. A 2-time promo MVP. A Grand Slam champion. And the first man in the bWo ever to lose to a 100 rated promo. This is just a fraction of the massive list of accomplishments this man has achieved in his time here. Literally a staple of the division from day one. He helped build this place from the ground up, brick by brick. He's an innovator. He's electric. From the day that he gathered the Dragon Balls and wished we all would, a legend was born in this division. A legend who would one day, with Blue Chew in his veins, become a god among men. This man has done everything there is to do in the bWo and then did it all again just for fun. A man who has reinvented himself time and time again, always becoming a greater and more entertaining version than the one he was before. Whether he's tearing someone apart with ruthless aggression in a PowerPoint presentation of pain, or doling out his comedy chops with one of his outlandish characters, white face, black face, this man's done it all. And not just here. Everywhere he's gone, he has been a main event level caliber performer. A champion time and time again. Whether they love him or hate him, he's must-see TV in every place that he goes. But the bWo will always be the place that he called home, because the bWo is the place that he put his blood, sweat, and tears into building, giving us unforgettable moments, so many that we wouldn't even have time to list them all. We could spend the rest of our days here just reminiscing on every fantastic thing that he's done, every great promo, every great moment, everything he's done personally. This man gave me my greatest feud in the bWo, my greatest match, the moment I'm most proud of in anything that I've done here. And more than that, he's given me so much behind the scenes as a person and as a friend, as he has for so many of us here. Because at the end of the day, he cares about the promos, but he cares more about the people. He's an open and honest guy. He's always here to help out, always here to dole out the support that people need. He might be an asshole about it at times. We all know that, but he does it with love. The man who, like I said, has done it all in this division, done it all for us personally, the soul to my bro, the man that I can call a brother and a friend in this place. If I had to name one person in this entire division who is truly deserving of being the best promo artist to ever do it, it's this man. So everybody, welcome to the first official bWo Hall of Fame class, Bones.
BWO brothers, I did not prepare a speech. I've done a bunch of these, one way or the other. And I'm appreciative of being the first one in this class, or in the first class of the Hall of Fame. I will say that the BWO got me through a lot of tough times, a lot of hard times, helped me not be homeless before, helped me not just be depressed and kill my fucking self in the middle of a semi-truck because of how much isolation I faced, being that I'm such an outwardly extrovert. It made me feel like I was talking to somebody. I began my journey here, I think it was 2019, when Tyler Drummond called me out and told me to pull my truck over on a bitch and make a promo. And I did, and I cut it, and I made the most quotables ever. That's why I fucked Bobby for always talking about Jag. I really started this shit, and I'm not going to be humble about it either. I pulled over and I made the most. Everybody remembers I'm pissed off with D and I'm hunting down the Dragon Balls just so I could wish a nigga would. That was me. And through that course of time, I faced a lot of amazing opponents. I had some bangers with DB. I had some bangers with HNIC Lamar Wallace. Of course, I had some bangers in every match I lost with the person who just introduced me, Trevor Robinson. I had bangers with everybody. Hez and I had an amazing feud. And towards the end, there was Bobby and there's Jay the Ace, who I need to run it back with, but can't. So basically, like, and Don Krypton deserves some credit too for like my late resurgence. There's lots of names that I really feel like I need to name because it takes two to tango, and you can't do this by yourself. You can be like, well, I guess you can do it by yourself because I did. One of my best matches was when I faced Gas and dropped the PowerPoint presentation of Pain, and Gas didn't even cut a promo. So I guess I could have did it by myself, and I don't need none of y'all. So you guys are welcome.
That was nice. That was great, guys. Man, I don't really know how we naturally move or have like a solid segue to go into this, but a moment that big as inducting people into the Hall of Fame could really only be met in gravitas by the main event. The main event, BWO Promomania night, part 2, Promomania 6. The hashtag DB Greatness. DB was the person that introduced me to the BWO. By all accounts, if I had a mentor here, it would be him. DB has done so much and still continues to do so much. Literally the person that keeps the show running. Yeah, I'm the one that gets to pat myself on the back when the BWO looks good. I'm the one that has to take the kick in the nuts whenever you guys bitch about whatever stupid shit you guys want to bitch about. But ultimately, I could not do much in keeping the BWO going without DB. DB is who we consult with. DB produces the show. DB is the reason why no matter what other Efed show you've watched anywhere, we say that we're better than Efed, and I do stand by that, but at the very least, we sure as fuck look better than everywhere. So that's not even really an opinion. I don't think anybody could argue that. Anybody that's watched our level of production, and that is because of hashtag DB Greatness. But that's just behind the camera. In front of the camera, he is a former BWO champion. He's a former TYS champion. He's a former tag team champion. The delegation, so much was championed by hashtag DB Greatness. And he said 2026, Promomania 6, it's done. He's not doing anymore. He had the countdown. He did everything to get and earn his way into the main event, Promomania Part 2 for the BWO Championship. He had the hashtag DB Greatness Challenge where he faced people he'd never faced before, people he had faced before, and it was all leading up to this moment. To face a man he has defeated once before. On the other side of the coin, what have we not already said about Don Krypton? Don Krypton is in a legendary BWO championship run right now. He has defeated Iceman Bobby Miller to win the title. He's defeated King McMillan. He's defeated Late God. He's defeated Grayson Lee. He defeated his brother Joey Ramboa. all to make it here to this moment and to finally main event Promomania as the bWo champion. Yeah, that was thwarted years ago. And he was on one hell of a streak. He got all the way to that championship match and he lost to hashtag DB Greatness. Now there's only one of two ways that this can go. Hashtag DB Greatness wins, retires as the champ, and he stops this legendary run that Krypton is on, and he retires in arguably the greatest retirement match in bWo history. Or Don Krypton continues to cement his legacy as the greatest bWo champion in history, at the very least the longest reigning bWo champion in history. And he gets that win and that revenge that has lasted for years now. How's it gonna end? I don't know. And honestly, it's a way better backdrop than where I was at. I'm glad I was able to get somewhere nicer. This chair rotates, it's amazing. That's neither here nor there. I'm glad that I was able to get in a nicer area because we are at the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the background, you have the competitors, you have their history, and you know what tomorrow looks like, depending on who wins this match. Either one champion walks into the sunset holding the gold, or another one continues his dominance on top of the mountain that is the bWo. Ladies and gentlemen, bWo Universe, are you ready? Well, I always say whether you are or not, doesn't matter, but honestly, I don't know if you can be, because we are at the main event, Promomania, Night 6. bWo, Promomania 6, Part 2. It's been a long day. That was so epic to have such a flub. But I'm too tired and I'm not changing it. Because this is what it is. This is what Promomania is. Promomania, it's the truth, it's the real, and you know what? Nothing gets realer than your main event. Hashtag DB Greatness, Don Krypton, bWo Championship. Send it to the action.
Don, what the fuck did you do?
What's up, nigga?
Bones. Am I dead?
Nigga, no, this is the promo plane where all my gimmicks and personas go when they are done.
I didn't finish off Don yet.
Titling and sex tape.
So this is the end of the line.
Just waiting on you to walk in. Are you gonna make them send back the ambulance?
Okay. Let's get real.
Greatness.
I guess you could say these are the last words of hashtag DB Greatness. So I should leave it all out there for you, Don Krypton. Honestly, you are the representation of today. You are the present, and I am now the past. I am the very best. So I will leave you with this message more than ever. Doesn't even fucking matter what I've been doing if you're not doing anything with it. I can already see what you've been doing. All of your promos that you have been saying to like Mac Millie, saying to Lit Fuse, saying to even Franklin Benjamin, talking about what you have done to build them up and take them down. I just don't get it. It just sounds like rewritten promos that I've submitted over all these years. Is that original, Don? Is that something that you can just hang your head on and say, hey, I actually did it? I thought you were better at poetry, but it's not coming through with your fucking promos, bro. And it just takes me takes all the energy in my heart not to shake your big ass coconut melon head for you to understand. Take the fucking sunglasses off and open your eyes to what is in front of your face. This place is crumbling.
and all the stuff that people like Bones have done, that Trevor has done, and me have done, Lamar has done, Tuck has done, Jay has done, Bobby has done. It's all going down the tubes. It will be done when we say we are done. When we let this go, are you going to be able to hold that up? Because all you have done is become a GM to get yourself in a better situation, join group after group after group just to get you in a spot when you never needed that. I've been trying to tell you this since the day that I defeated you and whipped your ass, that you didn't need to do that because you had the power to take people down. And when you finally woke the fuck up and woke that beast and took down Bones and then took down Bobby, that should have been enough, but no. Then you wanted to disrespect the things that I've done after I was the main person saying it's your time. You say you want a DB reign? When I was champion, I defeated every member of Mayhem before I lost the belt to AT. So what are you saying? I curated my opponents? All of you guys were flunkies? No! That is called giving opportunities. And you saying that is offensive. Everything that I do is for everybody. I'm gonna go down in history not as the legend that I rightfully deserve to be. I'm just going to be someone that did it. Someone that used to promo. I might be called underrated, but I'm not gonna be floating around in the Efed group known as a Hall of Famer, because that is just not what is in the cards for people like me. People that actually do the work for other people. Whereas you, Don Krypton, you're gonna be hailed as a legend. You're gonna be hailed as one of the greatest promo verse superstars that there ever lived. Every bald-headed people in your bald-headed club is gonna hype you up as a god. When I am the person that built the gods. I hope you understand that one day you're gonna be in the same situation that I'm in. And can you honestly say that you carried this legacy on to the next point? I thought I could. But looking at you, I should have retired sooner. Because what's the point in me giving my all if you're not gonna do absolutely shit with it? It's on you now, Don.
Yes, that's what the bitch is like.
I've been striving my best ever since that day to redeem that ass whooping that I gave you.
You think you need to be redeemed now, DB? Just for that one ass whooping? You've actually stood in my way so many times that I was driven out of the bWo. But I came back. I hate to break it to you, DB, but this has never been your retirement tour. It has always been my revenge tour. Haven't you noticed? I've picked off everything around you since that day. And I've picked off everything that made you think you were great. Let's look at the truth, shall we? You hold the dossier on everybody. Let's look at the dossier on you. You were in my way for the tag titles. The second time you freebirded your way out of it and used AT, and look how he's suffering now. Once I realized that you were standing in my way, because even as a rookie, you saw me as a threat, I set out to do everything, the so-called very best that does this, and do it better. You won in WGP. You got blown up to dodge competition, I guess. Tried to come back just to get mopped up by my boy, the Vagabond. Meanwhile, I took over that whole shit. I was the GM, I had the Havoc title and the top title all at the same time. See, in WGP, I'm better than the very best that does this. In the Foundation, you took the title from Baby Young Gun.
Dishonor!
And then you lost to... BB, you lost to a portrait mode promo?
Dishonor on your whole family!
I see why you can't show your face there no more. Meanwhile, I go to Foundation. They try to play me with the prototype title. They gotta cheat to get it off me. Then I take the Foundation title. Then I hold it longer than anybody has ever held that shit. They gotta get my boy, not your protege, my boy, Jada Ace, to come get it. And then I create a monster to come take it again. See, me, in the foundation, I'm better than the very best that does this. And now we're back home. You want to make it sound like I'm still chasing you, but in reality, I've broken every single barrier you put in front of me. The delegation, gone. The tag titles, the longest to ever do it. And even when I was stripped of special effects, I held that pure shooter down. Now, instead of chasing you in that one loss, you are chasing your last attempt at greatness by coming after me. DB, at the height of your power, even with the entire bWo behind you, you only beat rookie me by 3 points. And in return, I've beaten everything you've ever done by a mile, to the point where you already have acknowledged me. You don't remember? Your bWo title reign was only 127 days. On October 5th, 2025, you were the deciding vote that kept me as the bWo champion at Promo Versus, my 127th day as bWo champion. So whether it be guilt, a sense of duty, or to spite the other company, you were already forced to acknowledge that I am better than you. And if you thought KODS, a portrait mode Vagabond promo, and a Trey J Styles promo that literally said, "You're probably gonna be given the win here." If you thought those prepared you for me right now, then you've underestimated me more than when we first faced off. And that will be your final mistake. See, I was young and cocky before, but now I'm accomplished. I'm decorated. I'm reaching heights that no one ever thought I was capable of. And you DB, you reminisce over that December night when the King of the North finally took his crown. And the rookie he barely beat to get it. And now you look up at that very same man you underestimated, the man you cannot possibly beat, even with the entire bWo behind you. I, the stone that the builders refused, is now the cornerstone of the bWo, the pinnacle of promo, and you have no choice to say that I am the very best that does this. I want to thank you, DB. No, not because of what you think you did, but because you gave me a benchmark. And I decided to make greatness a stepping stone for the pinnacle of promo. I'm in the conversation with the GOAT. That's right, your best friend Bones. I have 3 accomplishments that he couldn't get. And not only did I do it, I'm the one that stopped him from doing it. I'm a whole nother stratosphere, DB. At this point, you should be thanking me as a rookie that made your career to the greatest of all time to end your career. And while you'll just be a footnote in my legacy, I just want to say I'm sorry. I want to say thank you. The bWo loves you, and I, Don Krypton, the pinnacle of promo, sentence your career to death.
Don Krypton will go down as one of the greatest that has ever done it.
And your winner and still bWo champion, Don Krypton. That is a main event, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you end Promomania. DB, thank you. Thank you for everything that you've done for the show. And you go enjoy the promo plane, enjoy retirement. You've earned it. And Don, brother, you keep doing what you're doing, man. This dominance, continue that dominant streak. And ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We're at the end. That was the main event. We got here hell or high water. It was not easy, but I just want to take a moment and say thank you for everything that you guys do. Everybody in the locker room, you guys bitch and complain and annoy the absolute fuck out of me. You're all ugly, but you guys keep the bWo running, and I've tried to steer the ship the best that I can. And I hope that whether you guys have liked it, whether you've hated it, I do hope that you've at least seen that the attempt and the love was there. I really wish we could have got these on Promomania. They definitely deserve that. Me and AC had a fuck of a cool promo. You guys would have loved it. Maybe you'll see it someday, but that's it. that's it for Promomania 6. I told you guys we're going to be taking a little bit of a break, and we are. bWo, we need to recharge our batteries in the back so we can continue giving you a show worthy of your time. But I don't know what that's going to look like. I did tell you the Pure Shooter Championship will be defended during the hiatus, but we'll have some updates regarding that. But the big headline is Promomania 6, Don retains, DB retires. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me, from Jay. That's it for Promomania. The bWo will be back. We will be back, so don't fret too much. We'll have some cool stuff still going on for you guys. We'll have a couple of changes when we get back. As for me, I might be gone a little bit longer than the bWo, but I have full faith in you guys and in the bWo. It will continue to thrive. So bWo, I will see you guys around. And bWo Universe, this has been Promomania. You guys have been great. Take care. I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
Perhaps the most complete player the game has ever seen. It's Elgin Baylor. You know the NBA logo, that iconic silhouette dribbling a basketball? That's Jerry West.
When we get in dire straits, put the fist in the air.
Nobody does it better than the matchmaker.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the best NBA player ever.
How would you defend against yourself?
I wouldn't. I would just go home.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
You damn right job ain't finished. But it's about to be. You see, Don, you got past DB greatness, calling yourself the greatest, and well, now it's time for you to lose to me. Because the first time we faced off 1-on-1, we tied, and well, after that you ran from me. Controlling the narrative so that you can tell your boring ass mayhem story in hopes of bringing back the pillars, which failed. So now you taking that same Krypton back to the foundation in GOP. And to revisit the GOP is to end up the same way that you ended up last year at Promomania when you and your partner lost those tag team championships to me and Lit. The championships that we held on to. So if this year you do that shit, back to me, you only prove the point of the man who told us to keep those championships. Shout outs to my Night 1 promo twin, Musically. Speaking of family, keep my family's name out your fucking mouth before I pull up on Notorious and, well, yeah, make her chakras align with my energy. Yeah, I'm Notorious. Kevin, last year you got real personal. But your statement was a little out of whack. But I guarantee you that if I took the same scheme that you did, I would have correct facts. Now here at Crypto.com Arena, where I have to leave your body, because the hearse left night 1 with Trevor in it, like I'm leaving tonight with your championship. You cut the line and you stole my opportunity simply because you knew that you would never be better than me or beat me, King. Since you ain't got much power left in this dying ass company, you finally get out of my way. And now that's what it's gonna be. Cause if not, the bWo is gonna die like the company that you keep. Everything you think that you are is rapidly withering. But at least you got me to judge your elite matches to make sure that you got a frontline championship to keep. Yeah, that's right. I'm the reason why you beat Matty. Kevin, you're so fucking funny to think that you fluid in this game with your corny ass poetry. Speeding up your slow ass takes with just a little bit of difference, all the while still listening to me, because before Promo Slam, I told your ass to get up out that chair. And you did. And yet you still weren't better or able to beat me. So, what's gonna be your excuse this time? Now that you can no longer cheat me. pray that the council or whatever the fuck y'all call yourself is gonna deny me? You saw what I did on night 1, so here on night 2, your bullshit ends here with me. So now as I end your terrible reign, the bWo is now about to be a real gangster party. And if y'all don't give me what's mine, it's all good. Cause I'ma flee this scene and continue to be the Promoverse and the Efed world's most wanted. The prophecy, King Macmillan of smart psychology. So now in closing, I'll leave with these final remarks. With whoever remains to cry over your remains. I'm gonna leave this game better than how I found it. And when it comes time for me to leave, I'm going to leave this shit a fucking legend. Taking my place in history, ending your longest fabricated championship reign as your new bWo champion. Don Krypton. Oh man. However else can I say this? Fuck you. Yeah, that's it. As a matter of fact, I got something else for you, my G. Hold on. Give me a second. Fuck you.
Don't think I forgot about you, nigga. Matter of fact, let's take this to a more appropriate location.
Alexander! Congratulations. You have invented a new kind of stupid, a damage you can never undo kind of stupid, and open all the cages in the zoo kind of stupid. Truly, you didn't think this through kind of stupid. Let's review.
You know, Mac, I had something special lined up for you. I was gonna do a whole montage, a whole setup, a whole different scenery, but I'm here now and I realize I don't need that for you. I don't need any of this for you. Simply because of the fact that you are not special when it comes to one-on-one. Look at everything you've done so far. You've gotten all the ones that attract attention. You're flashy, you're loud. The problem is, when it comes down to one-on-one, you're nothing. And you've showed that multiple times. You come back to the bWo trying to challenge me, and you bring back nothing. The difference between me and you is the fact that I went out and dominated and took every single thing from every single body that I went out there and talked to. You come back with nothing, no titles, no proof, nothing other than the gumption of the fact that you beat a bunch of people in a bunch of multi-man matches. The only time you've ever beaten anybody of worth was in multi-man matches. You have nothing to show that you can compete on this level. You know who did that? Me. I went out to the Efed just like you. I saw all the opportunity that was available there, and I dominated, and they hated me. So I came back to the bWo because I wanted this place to be the one that shined. Now you go out to the Efed because you're not appreciated here. And what do? You go sell out immediately. You go and tell everybody that this is a place that you want to be big, but I want to help you all out with your productions. I want to make sure you're all good. And then we'll come back and see if the bWo is okay. But now look at you. You want to sell us out. I made sure that I was strong enough to come back here and make this place great. Fuck you, Mac. Because I'm not selling out to anybody. I'm not kissing anybody's ass. And I'll do what the fuck I want to do because I'm that good of a promo artist. You know why they keep you in the benches? They're trying to put you on that DB path, not the dominating path. And you're accepting it. You're fetching and stepping for everybody along the way. At least Franklin Benjamin got some titles so that he can come back here and say some shit. You ain't got shit. So tell me, Mac, how are you supposed to make this place better? Sure, you can get somebody to apologize, but can you get them to give you a win? I show all these belts because these are places that I've won, I've dominated, and I've helped grow. What do you have to show for it? If you want to be a promoter, be a fucking promoter. If you want to be an actor, if you want to be a motherfucking rap star, be that. But right here in my house, I'm not gonna let you sell me out because you want to be a promoter. I'm not gonna let you sell the bWo out because you want to make some money off of it. No, fuck you, Mac. That doesn't mean you're a good promo artist. And that doesn't mean you have the fun, fight, and feel to win here if you can't even win out there. You can't beat Franklin, you can't beat Lit, and you come back here thinking you have a chance with me just because you beat Trevor at 50%? Absolutely fucking not. You don't get shit from me, you don't get shit from him, and you certainly not going to get any respect from the bWo. Because you're trying to sell us out to somebody who can't win here just like you.
It's all comical, I like it.
So tell me, Mac Millie, what the fuck made you think this was a good idea? There's no amount of special effects or music videos or stepping and fetching that'll get people to respect you. There's no amount of that that'll get people to think that you're a winner. There's no amount of that that can make people think Mac is the guy I want at the top of my roster. Because even the guy you're trying to sell us out to would not put you at the top of the roster. I don't know what to tell you about that. Did any of this line up in your prophecy? The fact that you weren't going to be able to come back here and show me that you could do the same thing out in the Efeds? Nah. So, congratulations on being another person who didn't win a golden mic catch-in. Because you've proved nothing. You come back here thinking you can sell us out. And no, I am in your way. And if you ever think you can sell the bWo out to anybody, I will stand in your way every single time. Try again, Mac. Maybe you'll win another tournament or another multi-man match or something, but I'm done with you.